Okay, in this video we're going to look at a grouped frequency data table and when and why we would use them. We've got the scores of 30 golfers and they were recorded down here. The highest score anyone got was 87 and the lowest score they got was 63. If we were to do a normal frequency distribution table, we would have to start at 63, go down 64, 65, all the way down to 87. It would be quite a large table. So when there's scores that have got a large range, we can group them. And what we've done in this case is just group them in twos because it's a large range but not too large. So in other words, we've grouped anyone who got a score of 62 or 63 together, 64, 65, 66, 67. We can't miss any. We've got to go up 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. Even if no one got any score between 76 and 77, we would have to list it. 78 to 79, then we'd go 80, 81, 82 and 83, 84, 85, 86 and 87. And we have to be consistent. We started in groups of two, so there was two scores in here, 62 and 63, two scores in here, 64, 65. So the groupings have to continue as two all the way through. We then do our tally. So for example, a score of 73 would go in here. A score of 69 would go in here. A score of 75 here, 79 here, 68 here. I think you get the idea, so I'll quickly fast forward and do the rest of them. Okay, so I fast forward and done the tally, so now I add up the frequency. So 1, 0, 0, 3. Actually, I've got that wrong. Sorry, I should have had a 1 in there. 1, 0, 1, 3, 4, 6, 5, 2, 4, 1, 1, 1, 1. I'm going to sum up these frequencies, and when I sum them up I get 30, and remember we had 30 golfers' scores, so we hadn't forgotten any. I quickly noticed that I'd forgotten one. I would have picked that up because if I'd left that as a 0 there, when we added them up we would have got 29, and we would have realised that we'd forgotten one because there was 30 golfers. So why do we group data? We group data if it's a large range. So if, for example, here the lowest score is 63, the highest 67. Our table would have been double the size if we just kept them as individual scores. So I chose to put them just in groups of two. And remember, if you start off in groups of two, the table must be in groups of two all the way through. And even though no one got a score here of 64 and 65, you still list that on your table.